Welcome back to the channel, folks. Today I am super excited to be bringing this video to you. Why, you might be asking yourself, or por qué for my Spanish speaking friends? Because this video marks a milestone in the channel, right? So many of those milestones are out there. Your first subscriber, your first 100 subscribers, your first 1,000 subscribers. Short-lived so far for this channel, but this is the first garment or piece of equipment that I have received from a company in exchange for a review. And it is for a piece of gear that is something that I would use, right? So I've been approached by other companies to do reviews on things that don't really fit the niche of this channel. But as you've seen in my Bluffworks original chinos review, I really like the company Bluffworks, and I really like their apparel that they've designed. If you haven't seen that video, take a look at it, and you'll get some background on the Bluffworks company. I'm not going to kind of dive into that in this video, but Bluffworks sent me one of their new Piton Polos to review. So they sent it to me in exchange for a review. So full disclosure, I didn't pay for it. But as you can see, I have one on that I did pay for previously. So I do buy most of my equipment, but I am excited to receive a piece of apparel in exchange for a review. Now, the Piton Polo is 100% polyester, and it is a PK style of design or material. So it has that PK style to it. What does that mean? Just the way the actual stitching looks in the material. It's kind of unique if you've had polos in the past. A lot of the cotton polos, like your Banana Republic, you know, some of those type of polos come kind of in that material design. What I've found in those other polos is that they're usually 100% cotton. And if you get them wet or damp, sweating them at all, they start to lose their shape and their form, and they get stretched out. They pick up fuzz. They just don't look good in general. So when Bluffworks came out with this polo, I was super excited. So in my professional life, I work in an environment and a temperature environment for where I live, where the summers can be very, very warm. Let's just say mildly, to put that mildly. So being outside in the summers where I live is hot. Where I work, I can wear business casual, and if I need to step it up, depending on the situation, I may have to go up from that. But typically it's business casual. So in the summers, I'm wearing a polo. Started out with cotton PK polos, again, from like your Banana Republic. Did not like the way that they held their shape over time. I'm a little particular with some of my clothing. So from there, I moved on to Under Armour golf polos, which fit very well. Again, polyester material, held their shape, and were cool and quick drying in the summer, which is really what I like about the polyester material on a polo like this over a full cotton. Bluffworks design kind of prides themselves in a few things. Being able to travel with the gear, right? So roll it up like you're normally traveling in whatever your carry-on luggage is. Pop it out, wrinkle free. So that's how they try to design the materials that they use, so you can travel with it and have as little maintenance as possible to the apparel that they design, which I have found to be true in my travel with many of their other items. Also, quick drying. So quick drying material. So polyester, again, very, very quick drying. If you get it wet, you need to wash it, hang it up. It's going to dry if you're traveling or if you're out and about. The materials are long lasting, so material that isn't going to break down on you after wearing numerous days in a row. And then design. So having a style to, you know, your travel gear, your gear that you're going to wear, your apparel that you're going to wear all the time. And I really like all of those things, which is really what drew me to Bluffworks. And the design of this polo is no different. Now here's the challenge when we, like myself, and I'm assuming probably some of you, you buy a lot of your apparel online. So I'm not a fan of going to kind of your brick and mortar stores typically. And I really like to back some unique, smaller company design styles. I backed Bluffworks when they were on Kickstarter with their Gramercy suit. And so I like to buy online. Every designer or every apparel company may have different fit requirements or fit standards. And you're typically going to have to buy, you know, 2 different sizes that are either a size up from where you normally are, or a size down, just to see the fit. Then you're going to have to ship something back. And you might have to do that a couple times. And I found that no different with some of the Bluffworks design. But to get this polo to fit me right, I had to send back two orders. And I finally got the size dialed in, and I'm very happy with how this fit looks. I am 6'2", and I fluctuate between 190 to 195 pounds, depending on how many tacos I eat that day or that week. And what I found in this Piton Polo, that the size that fit me perfect, is the medium athletic cut. And again, I'm not overweight. I would say an athletic build, somewhat slim, but you know, maybe skinny fat. I bought the medium, slim, which is their athletic cut, and tall. And the shirt fits me perfectly. I can wear it untucked, or I can wear it tucked in. And I can wear it in with chinos in a business environment or a business casual environment, or I can wear it in a casual environment untucked. And the shirt looks great in both of those environments. Let's talk about the wrinkles. As you can see, I just pulled this out of the bag, so you have your kind of crease marks in it from being stored and shipped. But what I have found, if you don't put, you know, sharp creases or bends in the material, it's not going to wrinkle. So again, traveling, have this rolled up, normal packing, pop it out, it's not wrinkled. Wear it in the car with, you know, your seatbelt across you or your seatbelt across your waist. It's not gonna wrinkle the shirt. Sitting where you have it untucked and you got a little bit of creases, you know, going on where your shirt kind of bunches up as you sit. No creases. Where I did find creases that occurred is when I wore it tucked in. If you wear the shirt tucked in, and then decide to pull it out after work for happy hour, whatever the case may be, you're gonna have wrinkles in it. You're not gonna be able to get around those. Now, what I will say is that I have found ironing on a low temperature gets the wrinkles out almost immediately. And steaming it in your bathroom while you're taking a shower, get the wrinkles out pretty good. So easy to maintain. What I also like about their apparel is that if I'm traveling, I can wash this in the sink. So let's talk about odor. I think we all know wool is probably one of your best odor fighters in a material. And now you're gonna think this is probably gross, so don't judge me. This is all in the name of science. This is my 5th time wearing this shirt. Now, not 5 days in a row, but 5 times without washing. And what I will say is, after 5 days, probably after 4 days, there is a slight scent of body odor. It's not a lot, but it's there. I can tell. I get a good sniffer when it comes to those things. I would wash this shirt probably after 2-3 days max of wearing. I wouldn't go any longer than that. Polyester fibers will retain the scent. So once you get that body odor in there, it's hard to get rid of it. You gotta do a lot of scrubbing and a lot of soaking. So I would recommend washing this probably after 2 to 3 wears. Either way, that's a good amount of time. I'll wash it in the sink, I'll hang it up to dry, and then I'll wear it again. So working on, you know, the buzzword is capsule wardrobe. I'm trying to work on trimming down and minimalizing all of my clothing so that I can fit it within, you know, a very small amount of space. And so having a versatile piece like the Piton Polo is a key to that. And so probably buy one of every color. But I want you all to consider taking a look at this polo. If you're like me and you have some similar interests like me, take a look at it, and I think you'll be happy with it. In fact, if you haven't checked out Bluffworks' other apparel, I think you should look at it. I think you'll be happy with that also. They have some great design details and some little touches and fit and material that I think you will like. And so, again, very excited that I got to receive this polo in return for a review. So thank you, Bluffworks. Bluffworks has Amazing customer service. I've never had an issue with them needing to return something, exchange something, communicate with them. Usually it's a day response time. And I would just check them out. So that's all I got. A little bit longer than I wanted to go, but itchy, itchy. Scratchy, scratchy. See y'all later.